Cog really beat the shit out of you.
Yes. Has Rambot been streaming about me?
Has Rambot been streaming about me? Ignores me entirely. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. He's been talking about me all stream, but he'll ignore me for this part. And then the next part is like he completely ignores the next comment to talk about Rambot again. It's hilarious.
No one even tells me these things. Can you talk about Godzilla vs. King Kong juice really makes it feel like classic Kumite?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 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 That's so funny. That is so funny. Oh, God. That's his moderators. Alistair Mycroft's one of his moderators, which we'll talk about Alistair Mycroft later. That's some other stuff that comes from Skull Kids. Skull Kids doing that. Can you talk about Godzilla versus King Kong juice? It really makes it feel like a classic Kumite. And he goes back to the rand.
I didn't know Rambot was talking about us.
What the fuck?
Rambot been streaming about me? No one even tells me these things. Can you talk about Godzilla vs. King Kong juice really makes it feel like classic Kumite? I didn't know Rambot was talking about us.
What the fuck, nigga? I don't know. Again, like I say, this is just funny to me. But let's continue on. We have when Blue Waffle jumps in, which is just another bit of gold. So here we go.
Key Hex. Look at this. I'm trying to read chat more. See how I'm trying to be more interactive? I just meant Rambot made Hef leave. Did he? The show, and then Cog made Stretch leave the show? Really? Rambot, send ear juice is a fed or was Milo? Oh, Blue, how you doing? Blue, check your DMs. I need you to add a wig and some boobs and some makeup to Cog's animation, if you would.
What the fuck is he thinking of? I'm sure it's just to call me a woman and put it in a video, but fucking... When you hear people say this about you on the internet, you really have to sit there and go, the fuck, man? Like, fine, he's gonna do what he wants. It's weird, but... bruh, right? Yeah, exactly. That's all you can think when you hear this. It's like, bruh, what the fuck, bruh? Can you put some boobs and lipstick on stuff on the VR Cog, please? That kind of shit disturbs me, says Steve's. I know, right? God. Veros64808. Again, he should have been replying to Suit in this stream. He's going to talk about me. He wants Coggy, says Jesse. It's weird. Told you he jerks off to your dude, says TA. Don't do that. Look, I'm totally not obsessed with you over you, bro. He's not. It's weird. It's weird, man. Oh, God, but it's funny to laugh at. It's funny to laugh at. I know 420 quits just like... Do you know the worst part about this?
And make a second animation. If that's possible, I'll pay you a bit extra. And also...
Gonna pay you a bit extra. Wait a minute.
I need your, yeah, to pay you, so I need
to, what's that thing I like? I need to pay you for the last one. Can you do some work for me that I've still not paid you for and I've used in videos and shit? And I knew I forgot something. It was to pay you, right? It was to pay you for your work. But in the meantime, I'll pay you a little bit extra. Not that I've paid you fucking anything yet. I'll pay you a little bit extra if you can put some makeup and tits and some long hair on Cog. Oh yeah, that's right. Super KSL says, Tree Bro, these are the base streams and weird shit that he constantly does in the background. It's just weird. I mean, I just ignore it and leave it alone. There's going to be weird people that are always going to do shit about you and talk about you on the internet. That's just the reality of the internet, guys. But you've got to laugh at this when it gets to this level of like, dude, bruh, like, what the fuck are you supposed to say to this? It's so fucking weird. Oh, God. Sorry.
Chat more. So see how I'm trying to be more interactive? I just meant Rambot made Hef leave. Did he? The show, and then Cog made Stretch leave the show? Really? Rambot?
He was saying, I need your info, not that I still need to pay you. No. He still needs to pay him. Simultaneously, he's still asking for his info. I'm going to play the whole thing, Fido Cashflow.
Send ear juice is a fed or was Milo? Oh, Blue, how you doing? Blue, check your DMs. I need you to...
Blue, go and put some makeup on me.
Add a wig and some boobs and some makeup to Cogs.
A wig and some boobs to me, please. Fucking hell. I just got it.
Animation, if you would. and make a second animation. If that's possible, I'll pay you a bit extra. And also, I need your, to pay you. So I need the info again because I couldn't find it.
I need the info again because I couldn't find it because I need to pay you. You know, that's what he needs to do. And he'll pay you a bit extra. That's what he's just said.
Add a wig and some boobs and some makeup to Cog's animation, if you would. And make a second animation. If that's possible, I'll pay you a bit extra. And also, I need your, to pay you. So I need the
information again, which he's lost. I'm sure he's been paid.
Info again, because I couldn't.
Maybe it's just the way he worded it. Sounded like he'd not actually paid Blue Waffle, but maybe I'm wrong.
Find it.
Do you have sex with your brother's sister in birthday?
Fido Cashflow, it sounds like he's asking for info, not trying to remember to pay him. That's what I'm saying. No, I can see it from that point of view. We'll be fair. That's totally fine. It's still fucking weird. Anyway, we're going to continue on. 1:50:40. I'm pretty sure this is when we're going to get to the gold bit. Here we go. Fuck me. 1 hour and 50:40. But you said you wanted, where was it? Where was it? Always lost on nothing else. 1:30, 1 hour and 33 minutes. Exactly. Is that when you did it? Exactly. All right. Let's have a look.
General. There you go. There you go.
I'm just sat like...
See, you can sit in general, and if other people want to go and talk to you, they can. And it'll just be an echo fest. All right, let's keep playing this clip.
Fuck it, talking about... Pay.
I can't think of anything worse than showing you PPP and Godwinson content.
Are you pay? You know, secretly.
I know there's some people that like them out there. I think they're fucking goddamn awful. As like, oh, it's just such a fake veneer. It's just a thin veneer of fake. It's just, it's so obvious.
Phil, it's embarrassing and bizarre.
I did do that once or twice, yes.
It is
over 2 hours.
Still looking for your shit to be popping up. Is it already here by this point or something? I can't see it. Can't see it. Right there, you missed it. Did I? I missed it? That's worst version of the Lion King ever, is that it? I don't know. There's so many people saying shit about this. You're not in the live chat for some reason. Oh, it's because I've got top chat on. That's why. Let me have a look at the live chat replay. You're probably there. YouTube doesn't want to show me the live chat replay now. I'll refresh the page. Hopefully Edges hasn't got rid of it.
That's all I'm explaining. But Cogs, for some reason, turning it into... No, well, that's not what's...
Oh, shit, we'll get to that in a second. I'm skipping this ahead. It's 1:33, you said, yeah? Sorry, my bad. I want to see this. Yeah, you said it's good and it sums up the stream. We shall have a look and people can make their votes on it. Always lost on nothing else. This stream just made a left turn and ran right into itself. Dumb shit. There you go. This stream made a right turn and ran straight into itself. Dumb shit. The whole stream was terrible. Oh my God. Sorry, I had something in my eye then. It's going to happen. I'm fucking human. Meshuggah saying, Cognificent, what's up? I got here late. I see. Don't worry. We're going through all this stuff and Idris is about to talk about, he's about to talk about me now. That's just the stuff leading up to this. He's about to spend a good chunk of time now actually just chatting shit for a while. And the best thing about this from my own personal perspective is the fact that, yeah, it's just the fact that I know when it comes down to this, you're going to see this yourself, obviously, how Skull Kid has just done a show on this and everything that he says I'm lying about and everything he says that I'm predicting and no. How can you know? Because I'm paying attention to your fucking co-host saying stuff on Twitter and you clearly aren't because you're too strong-headed, said by your own co-host. And we're going to look at that anyway. He's not his co-host anymore. I'll stop saying that. But we'll get into this. Shouting at Cloud saying, Blue, he's a pathological liar, Canadian tired Blue. I've no idea. Ecstasy of Thinking saying, still blocked here for no reason. Yeah, Ecstasy of Thinking, you're still blocked here for no reason. Don't know why I can see you in chat. Maybe you're not on top chat. If you're on top chat, you might be blocked or something. You've got to have that live chat on because you can get fucked over with that. Mormon Shaggy saying, hi all. We're not showing your part of the show. You need to get your fucking headphones and shit sorted out. That's just a reality. Come on, Mormon Shaggy, you need that. But we did show the clip before where you pointed out how he got blown the fuck out. And he was just like, Rand spoke about me? What's going on? Anyway, 1:50:40, let's get into this. So, yeah. Where we at? Oh, God. Yeah, 1:50:40. Close enough.
And this is what I want Stretch for, but Stretch, he's gone. Never to come back as well, by the way, guys. That was it. That was his last appearance. Now, there is another clip. Here is a clip from... We had 2 debates, I think, or something. 2 streams, sorry. Cog did 2 streams about me. This is a clip from the first stream. Here we go. So just to summarize basically what the stream and what happened, we'll just play this clip.
For what purpose do we emotionally abuse females now online? Is that what we do? By the way, that's me quoting Earjuice, clearly taking the piss out of him because he's saying that we can't talk about women's on the internet. Skull Kid will point out this later that he's been massively simping for Hyper. He's been called out on it, but he's too strong-headed to
just leave it alone. Oh, don't emotionally abuse the women's. Oh, dude, you've been doing fucking. You've been doing bait shows on me all year, chatting shit. And
are you a woman?
No. I know if I was a woman, he wouldn't have done it. But that's not the point, apparently.
So. I'm not a woman. You fucking simpy faggot. No, I'm not a woman. You simpy faggot. You simpy faggot.
He's laughing really loud here. But the thing is about 5 seconds after this, while I was calling him a simpy faggot, he left the show, and that's obviously still live. If you want to go and look at that, he just left the fucking show. Either that or he lost signal. That could have happened, but he's not meant.
I know if it was a woman. If I was a woman, you would.
By the way, no one else is laughing. Just Earjuice. There are 2 other people on the show. One of them that actually has a mic that's working.
Cog admitting he's a woman, admitting that he's been emotionally abused by me for a year.
No, it was pointing out that if I was a woman, you probably wouldn't have done the shows on me because you're a simpy faggot.
Aww. Now, look, he's been pushing some pretty hard narratives with me.
Hard narratives. So forced, so pushed.
I wanted to go through them.
This all comes from me laughing at the drama between Suit Yourself and Earjuice. And Earjuice, instead of talking about Suit Yourself on this show or anything like that, or working him out with Suit Yourself, which Skull Kid has done, which is why they've fallen out in the background, because he won't fucking listen, which Skull Kid will say. He's already said it on his show. If you want to go to his channel and check out the last live show, we're going to be going through that anyway. We just got to get there, bro.
So that's what we're going to finish off with. We're not going to play much of it because I invited Cog on. Cog, of course, said that he didn't drink enough cranberry juice, and so he's got period pain at the moment.
One in the chat, if you would go on this boring ass fucking show. This show has, I think we've already had to put out the suicide hotline for people tonight because people in the chat are saying how fucking hard it is to even sit through this fucking shit, right? There's a reason why I don't go on this shit fucking show. He spent a whole year of doing bait streams. Bait streams are done by him to get me to go on the show. He'll explain all of this later anyway, right? And that's why he does it. He'll point out, I've never asked him to come on the show, but I specifically asked him. That does not mean I'm going to jump on your show, you simpy faggot. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. You've done a year of bait streams to get me to turn up in the chat, to then you bring me on to go, oh, we're just pissing around, it's just bait streams. That's been the whole point. And they've failed, right? They have all failed. Of course, I've known they've happened. He makes me very much aware that they're happening. That's kind of how he is. He's very weird. He's doing fucking VR things on me with makeup and wigs. It's weird, obsessive shit, guys, right? Okay? I'm still going to do my own show and stuff like that and talk about what I want to talk about, but it's just been this weird, constant, obsessive shit from Earjuice. So, and this comes down to now, Suit's calling him out. And Sue showed me about it, that he was calling him out, and I'm just laughing at it. And instead of calling out Sue, I'm the one that makes him seethe. I'm the one he's obsessed with. So he's going to talk about me in his show right now, when he should actually be talking about Sue and Hyper getting called out, and the fucking video Sue just did on you. He's just done 2 videos on Earjuice, not really fucking gone through them, has he?
So he couldn't make it on the stream. Also, Stretch couldn't really be here either. So Animated Cog couldn't be here either. So we're just going to play a bit from the stream and go through it. Because this is, like, I just can't believe he's pushing these weird...
He can't believe this. A year of bait streams where he has chatted shit, and obviously this is confirmed when he came on the... Just to go through this.
Just stop posting. Stop putting out the fucking bullshit stuff that you can't prove.
That's him talking to Spectre.
It's real. Stop posting it out.
Nigga, how many fucking shows have you... Nigga, how many shows have you done on me with bullshit that's not real, though? Come on. Like, are you saying this to other people? Like, fucking have a taste of your own medicine for a second.
Bait stream?
Oh, bait streams. Fucking bait streams lying about you, mate. What the fuck? Stop posting bullshit on the internet, Juice. You can't tell someone to do it while you're constantly doing it. Are you fucking kidding me? This guy's an idiot. And this was obviously, he got blown the fuck out on this show. It's just, God, his voice is actually painful. Yeah, it is, Zombie Girl. Yeah, it really fucking is. Oh, God, it's just nasally fucking, it's not even good Australian, do you know what I mean? But again, it's just so funny, this shit. It's just weird because Cog is on camera versus a furry gazelle. Yeah, it's true. Gunfox for 20.
I need a drink. Drink one for me, please. His voice is so fucking whiny, good lord. His voice makes listening to nails on a chartboard sound better than listening to him talk.
All right, bear with me. I'll try and find some alcohol, okay? I'm going to put some music on. I'll be back in a second. Here's some break music. Bear with me, okay? We'll get some drink, all right? Won't be a second.
Happening, guys.
And again, this is all based on me doing a show on Skull Kid here saying, going forward, I will no longer be a part of the Hejas channel. The Tism Basement will more than likely move to my channel. Okay, I'll be continuing my main content in a week on my own channel. I refuse to be crushed under the weight of the stupidity that's going to follow. I'm tired of being talked over, ridiculed, and disregarded. In fact, something that he didn't mention in his stream as well is that Stretch also drops his docs as well, which I can show screenshots of. I do have that inside their server, pictures of him were dropping. He's like, oh, look at this goofy looking motherfucker just taking the piss out of Skull Kid and shit like that. So that's there. But again, you know, he's not against doxing though, so it's who am I crying for here? Skull Kid doesn't care about doxing or himself being doxed as far as I know, so don't worry about it. Sean Eric Simpson, thank you for jumping over here to the Trovo. I won't speak on this any further to anyone in personal grudge, but we have obviously seen this today because he's done his show today. So I'm going to get that off screen. This is, again, just the weird shit with me saying he should talk to Sue. Why not just talk to Sue, reply to Sue? No, he wants me to be on his show and all that weird gay shit. It's fucking weird, right? Okay, so like I say, we've got all these little clips. Skull Kid, we'll get to that in a second. Let's keep going with this.
This is not true. If you eat this up, you're a fucking idiot. And that's the problem. I hope in this chat, I really do, that there's people in this chat that don't hang off every word and don't believe everything that I say. I really do.
He wants to make sure that he hopes that you don't listen to him all the time and you realize that he lies to you. That's what he just said. Look.
I really think that you guys are smarter than that and can critically think. If I say something, I have a bias. Everybody's got one. Don't take my word for it. Go out and get other people's opinions as well.
Okay.
But people eat this shit up.
He really doesn't like that people have watched the show and have seen how much of a simp he is. I love this.
They believe...
And again, he's done a year of bait streams talking shit and stuff like that. And like I say, I do one stream and he's like, I can't believe he's done this fucking stream talking about me, mate.
Believe this shit. They think that this is what is really happening. Let's have a play anyway and see what he says.
When he was over here, he was telling us that Skull Kid was still doing Skull Juice on his show. So
yeah, it may cut out a bit. I'm in the car at the moment. That's all.
You're in the car. Okay. So what's all this stuff going on? Like, obviously, Skull Kid's obviously posted out to Twitter today that he's not going to be on the Hejas show anymore. And such.
Yeah. So I can explain that. Okay. So I can explain that if you give me a chance. So he just ended a week ago.
So he just is over, guys.
Stretch had already left because of IRL stuff.
Yep.
But Skull Kid and I still do Skull Juice.
Martosis was so funny in this chat as well. So what the fuck is this show about now? I still don't know what the fuck this is going on.
No. At the time, I'm talking about at the time. That's what was happening. I'm explaining what was happening. Like, what? I was just explaining the story that Skull Juice was still doing, Skull Kid was still doing Skull Kid, Juice with me. God, it gets confusing.
Yeah, it really does. See, I got confused too.
But he wasn't going to be doing He-Jas either, so that's why He-Jas was ending.
Right. You don't, though, do you?
And he does a new show called The Tism Basement.
Which he's doing on his show, on his channel.
Yeah. On the shows.
No, he doesn't. He's doing it on his channel now.
So Cogs decided that...
No. Did you... Skull Kid posted this out on the 28th of this month. This is me talking on April 1st. You can actually see it on screen as well, the date of the show and stuff like that. April 1st, 2021 there, right? April 1st, I did this fucking show, right? And this is just a little bit at the start of the show, as I was just pointing out how he hadn't been quite consistent with... Skull Kid's doing the show here. No, he's not. Skull Kid's been very clear that he's moving it to Tism Basement to his own channel, and he said that as much in his own show tonight.
I'm talking about what happened, what was happening at that point in time, and Cog is spinning the narrative and turning it into the future...
Cog and his narratives, mate!
Which hasn't even occurred yet. The future that we haven't even arrived at yet.
But it's happened. But it's happened. The future where we haven't got there yet, mate. How dare you talk about the potential of this show and what's happening? Oh, it's great. It's great. What the fuck? What the fuck are you putting in? What is that? I can't read it. Cog can see the future now. I can. Cog is the future of EJ. Future or EJ is in the past. Dude, I just went off what was happening. I know you'd spoken to Skull Kid because you told me. Skull Kid posted that out to Twitter, and it wasn't hard to fucking connect the dots. That's all I did, right? Fuck's sake. And that's what he's pissed off about. That's what makes me laugh so much about this with Ear Juice is he's really pissed off at me because I've just connected the dots of what was going on in the background. And this is all going to be explained by Skull Kid. We've still got that to go through after this.
Is Skull Kid back running the Tism Basement on his stream? No. Is Skull Kid even back yet? No.
And he's not going to be by the sounds of it. I don't know, maybe you'll work stuff out. He does say that he still sees you as a friend, but there's a lot of buts after him saying that. If you watch the stream, you know what I mean. Trust me.
Am I going to try and make up with Skull Kid?
Cognitive thought. Exactly, a cog narrative over here. Ecstasy of thinking. Come on, you're two away. It's an E and an R. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. He's like, I have to take a break. YouTube starts me, but you got a nigger combo. There you go. Ecstasy of thinking. Congratulations.
Kid, yes. If I do make up with Skull Kid, is he going to be on this show? No, because he can be a co-host every now and then. Just because I'm going to rotate co-hosts. Because it's...
Nigga the fuck? TA, chill with the cogs, bro. Like, I can't see it. You're just taking up chat. Like, what the fuck? Relax. I appreciate it, though. But don't be spamming.
Called the EJ show now. That's what we decided. Because he was going to run the Tism Basement. That's all I'm explaining. But
Prime 92, why does Ear Juice hate you so much? I don't know. I think it was because back then when they all tried to pull this bullshit drama and stuff like that out of fucking nothing, and I was like, are you kidding me? I don't know how many times we played the Cook meme and I've got a million fucking, kids that I've adopted and shit. I don't know how many times I've done that. I don't know how many people are in my audience that are step parents, and I'd be a bit of a fucking weirdo to be against step parents when I actually think what step parents do is a good thing in a child's life, because I do believe in the traditionalism of, like Milo said before, kids having a good role model, that male and that female role model is upbringing. So I have no issues with that from my point of view. Because I have no issues with that, that's where all the drama came from that. So I was like, well, fuck you guys. You're making a fucking mountain out of a molehill. And that's what they did.
Cogs, for some reason...
So he spent a year doing bait streams to try and get my attention, so I'd turn up to his chat and he could bring me on the show. But I know the fucking game he's playing, so I've waited. And I've waited. And then other fucking shit happens in the background because of the people he hangs around with. What I didn't realize is that he's a massive simp for women, and he can't, even when his friends are saying, bro, come on, man, why are you even acting like this is a big deal? We hang around doxers all the time. He can't sit there and admit it, because to admit it is to admit basically what I've said. Oh, and by the way, we'll get into this anyway.
Reason turning it into, no, well, that's not.
I'm trying to think now, do I have that on my other clip from before? I might do. On my last show, the show that A-Juice was on, there's a point where he gets to where he says that the reason why he dropped the skunk ape docs of Trez and stuff like that was because I'd called him a doxer. If you can go back and find that, that'd be gold if someone can find that. I know I looked at it before. And he does get to a point where he says that, and it's only after he comes into the show you'll be able to find it. It's about halfway through the stream, and like I say, he gets to a point where he says he only showed the docs of Trez and stuff like that because of the fact that I called him a doxer. Well, guess what, EJ? You're a paedophile, but don't go and molest kids. I'm only joking. Obviously, I'm just making a point there. If I call him a paedophile, is he going to go and molest kids? No. But he was happy to share around doxes because I called him a doxer. But it's not that he doxers or anything. Did Cog just say the A-Juice? The A-Juice? I don't know, probably.
It's not what's happened, because in the future, down the line, this is what's going to be happening. No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did look at that the other day. My lovely lady saying, lol, except Stretch continued to say that he just wasn't over and that it was all bullshit. Stretch, I know you're dealing with a lot of loss in your life, right? But do you know when it gets down to that point of just recognizing that, yeah, it's over, you're going to be turning up every now and again for maybe 5 minutes like you did today, like 3 minutes or something, or you'll actually turn up for a show in the future, and you might do those, the collectible stuff in the future. Cool. There you go.
Nobody knows what the future is going to be. It's so fucking stupid. It's like, it's the worst narrative push I've ever heard. It's just so stupid.
Things have changed. Been a bit of a shake-up. Let's continue on, obviously, just to show you what I'm talking about here. Now, he came on and said this the other day, but, I'm going to let you hear it from A-Juice's, not just me saying this is A-Juice himself. He just ended a week ago, and this is obviously 2 days after my show. This is on the 30th. Stretch stepped down, it was already announced, but it's not a good narrative for Mr. Consistent, of course, me over here. Skull Kid leaving is what happened, yes. Skull Kid did leave, which is why he was in the Riku 5150, doxing's retarded. Doxing someone who's just a random person in a chat because you don't like the person they like on YouTube or something like that, you are the butthurt person that went after them. Just remember that. And what? Oh, no, actually, I'm not butthurt. I did it so I could laugh at them. No, there's a sad part of you. There just is. You need to recognize that. Fucking thumbnail of the show. He just ended. Was I wrong?
Yeah, and thanks for that.
I was also correct. He just ended. He's not going to tell you that I was right.
Skull Kid, you've made...
Yeah, how dare you put out tweets, Skull Kid. I know he's done a whole stream on you today, nigga, and it's funny.
You've given them content. Please don't.
Must be really meta streaming someone restreaming you. Isn't this what he wants, Duck Dick, though? For me to restream his show and then he can go, oh, Cog seething, which is clearly what he's going to do in his next show. It's easy fucking repeatable shit, but if you watch repeatable shit, that's fine. But the same people that watch this repeatable shit from him go to my show and go, oh, God, Cog's got all those fucking sound effects. I can't fucking stand them. Deal with them, nigga. They're fucking sound effects. Appreciate the donations. They're supposed to be obnoxious. They're supposed to weed out the fucking weirdos in here that are like, oh my God, I can't like this thing because of that one fucking thing. I got gold content and I know that shit.
Don't do that ever again. I love you, Skull Kid. I do. I really, really do. But yes, that it could have been handled.
Sorry, what was that, AG? That sounded a bit gay.
Really, really do. You've given them content. Please don't do that ever again. I love you, Skull Kid. I do.
He does.
I really, really do.
He wants you inside him. He wants you to fuck his skull.
But yes, that it could have been handled a bit better.
Yeah, he wants Skull Kid to skull fuck him exactly. THC on it.
I was asleep the whole time that this all went down.
You weren't even awake, nigga, when I was paying attention, but I'm the one pushing a narrative. That narrative, though, that seems to be correct.
I wish I wasn't, but that's the way it goes.
Wrong? No, it wasn't. He just has ended. You're going to start calling it the A-Juice Show. I'm fucking correct. And Skull Juice is gone as well, because it's not Skull Juice anymore. Trez saying, baby, come back. You can blame it all on Suit and Cog. It's true. He wants Skull Kid and Coggy as his as his lovers. He does. It's weird, man. He wants us both on the show and we can all be co-hosts together. Or be called Sulk Juice or something. I don't fucking know. Let's have a look.
So, yeah, here's his new narrative.
Skull Juice leaving is what happened. Why? Well, because of Stretch, apparently, according to Weird Juice. Who knows? He was leaving He-Jazz anyway. But yeah, in fact, that's the funniest part. Is he said it was Stretch and when he came on, but Skull Kid says so much more about the hard-headedness of fucking A-Juice. So I don't think it was just Stretch. He came on my show and told all of you fucking people that it was Stretch why Skull Kid left, okay? It was Stretch. Remember this, right? It was on my fucking show. It's golden, this, son. Because the show is changing. Happy birthday to this channel. The A-Juice show. There you go. He was leaving anyway, all right? Nothing to do with anything else, apart from Stretch a little bit.
So is that a lie or not? That's what happened. He was...
Okay.
I asked him, I said... Because what was happening was Skull Kid was bringing all this...
Really hear him. He's like flustered trying to reply to... This is a recorded fucking video. Like he's not seen this fucking stream, right? It's only a short clip as well, right? I had to remember his entire fucking clips and stuff. And I've got Skull Kids to go through and there was the Ralph shit before and there's the rest of the show after this. This motherfucker can't even pay attention to 4 minutes of my fucking show. And he...
here's his new narrative.
Skull Juice leaving is what happened. Why? Well, because of Stretch, apparently, according to Weird Juice. That was according to A-Juice. He was leaving He-Jazz anyway because the show is changing to the A-Juice show. There you go. He was leaving anyway, all right? Nothing to do with anything else, apart from Stretch a little bit.
So is that a lie?
Well, yeah, because no, it's changing to the A-Juice show. So He-Jazz is over. Wasn't wrong in saying that. By He-Jazz, it's not He-Jazz anymore. It's the A-Juice show. Then you've got Skull Kid. Obviously, Skull Kid has left because of the simping from A-Juice, which is another. He's left He-Jazz anyway. According to A-Juice, it was because of the content that he bought that he'd had on other shows, but apparently that got turned into the Tiverton basement or some shit like that, right? So he wasn't really part of the He-Jazz, but he's also stepping down and not coming back on the channel. Yeah, it's weird. Kaz Warfox saying sup.
Lie or not? That's what happened. He was I asked him, I said, because what was happening?
He leaving, I asked him, he said, because. What the fuck is wrong, this flustered nigga?
He was I asked him, I said, because what was...
Fucking hell, that's like 4 thoughts in his head. He was leaving, I asked him, I said, because... What the fuck? Let's see if we can get to an actual answer. Anything else, apart from Stretch a little bit.
So is that a lie or not? That's what happened. He was I asked him, I said, because what was happening was Skull Kid was bringing all this content over from stuff that he was already talking about on his other stream, on his other streams on his channel. And then I went to him with the concept of...
I know, GG Allen, 24 Eyes is a good guy. He isn't initiated to a lot of the past lore and how deep it goes. A lot of people aren't. And unfortunately for me, A-Juice has perpetuated this to a lot of people that have never even fucking heard of me, really, and never spoken to me. But they'd like to go, oh, yeah, he's depressed, he's sad. I've got a lovely lady with me and stuff like that. I've got a fucking, I'm quite happy. I've just learned how to code, motherfucker. I'm doing shows like this on my 5th year of fucking YouTube. I've got a lot of support of my fucking followers and stuff. And I've been playing fucking Outriders this weekend, which has been a lot of fun. And aside from that, I've been playing Divinity as well. It's been a lot of fun, like I say. Oh, and I've definitely passed my course as well. I got a lot of praise from my tutor. So yeah, like I say, I'm slitting my wrist. Just fucking where are the pills? Oh, this is how it is. It's every day of my life. I look up at blue skies and all I see is grey. And that's not even because of my color blindness. No, it's just miserable.
Doing a Friday night show, so it would be better for him to step back and do a Friday night show where they where Sork and him talk about their different spurgs, and then we've still got the EJ show, which is...
By the way, it does sound a little bit more like A-Juice and Sork might be doing this now on Skull Kid's channel. Sorry, not A-Juice and Sork. Skull Kid and Sork might be doing this on A-Juice, on Skull Kid's channel, sorry, from now on, not A-Juice's. Crywolf Moon saying, I swear he made an hour-long stream less than a week ago about you, but he must have deleted it because I can't find it now. This guy does streams about me all the time. Like, he probably deletes them as well, because when the bait doesn't pay off, so he doesn't look like a spaz. I have no idea. But he's been asking for my attention for ages, and I've not given it to him. Sue has pointed out how he's a massive simp. And it's fucking hilarious! And because we're laughing at this, right, he's going to pay more attention to me than Suit, the guy who's actually calling him out as a simp. And because he's doing that, he's now getting called out by his own fucking, I say his own co-host, Skull Juice, Skull Kid, the guy who's on Skull Juice with him, but no, he stepped down weeks ago, nothing to do with the show, but I love him.
Just like He-Jazz, except it doesn't have permanent co-hosts. Because Stretch doesn't want to be a permanent co-host anymore.
Oh.
And Skull Kid was happy.
Looks like a lot of people don't. That's why it's the Ear Juice show. And you've had to explain to people how you'll have rotating co-hosts, or maybe you don't even know yet if you've actually got co-hosts. If people are going to turn up for it, if you can get 24 hours on all the time, you will, and he'll always be there. It's not like he'll be there every so often, or you'll have the people that will be there every so. Let's see how that works out for you. It's going to be gold. Chuck Mangione saying, stop sending me pics, Mandy. Oh, it's terrible.
Happy with this. What narrative? Why push a narrative here? What is the narrative even?
I don't know. You're telling people I'm making up a narrative. How can you sit there and say with full conscience to your audience, what narrative is he even making up? Although I'm just going to sit here and say for 20 minutes how he's making up a narrative. How does that make sense, Ear Juice, in your fucking skull? How does that make sense? So I'm pushing a narrative followed by, what sort of a I don't even get the narrative he's pushing here, because there isn't one. I'm just reading shit off the internet. I'm reading your Discord post, man. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? What is wrong
Skull
with him?
Kid was happy with this. What narrative? What?
Well, by the way, Skull Kid was happy with this. Oh. Has anyone, one in the chat if you've already seen Skull Kid's live stream, and two if you've not. I just want to see where we're at here. Because if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Skull Kid was happy with all of this. Oof. That's so funny. Oh, shit. Oh. A lot of twos. That's good to see. Good to see. Although you should check out Skull Kid. You should. He's good. But I've already spoken with Skull Kid privately. Yeah, I know exactly. Suit yourself. You know the fucking way this is going. 1.5. Missed the beginning of it. Oh, it was amazing, babe. We're going to go through it anyway. Let's keep going.
Why push a narrative here? What is the narrative even?
What's the narrative, lined mate? Up for Skull Juice. So without Skull Kid, I will be doing it with Sork instead. Is it still going to be called Skull Juice, but with Sork? Without?
We're only doing it for one episode.
It's only one episode, mate. And that's if that even happens.
I have a guest lined up for Skull Juice.
All right.
So without Skull Kid, I'll be doing it with Sork instead.
So it'll be called Sork Juice. And do you know why Skull Kid's not going to be there? Because he's not going to be there. He might be doing his own thing with Sork actually now, which would actually be quite cool.
That's
because there are people that are decent, and then there's weird fucks like you that get really, really, really simpy for random women on the internet, right? And I mean random women. He's not even dating her. He's not even doing it. He's just really fucking simpy for her. I don't even think he's getting tit pics out of this or anything. It's just fucking nothing. He's just simping. That's some fucking... She might as well make an OnlyFans. I'm sure Rich used to be there immediately with the donations. Fuck.
Just for one show. Just for the guest I had lined up. Just for one show. One show. Ah! But no, supposedly now it's just called Sork Juice. And who knows, maybe it will be. I don't know.
You don't have a clue. Maybe it might be that. How dare Cox say it will?
What the future holds.
It probably won't be called that now, though, because according to what might be happening, you might not even be having Sork on in the future because you've been a cunt to him too. but we'll get to that.
But Cog seems to have this crystal ball and seems to know what the future is.
No, I just paid attention to your co-host and you still haven't fucking looked at his Twitter, you dumb fuck. And I even told you to do it on my show and you still haven't looked or paid attention to your fucking co-host who has now done a stream on you today to call out how fucking hard-headed and simpy you fucking are and how fake you fucking are as well. And Stretch. Stretch is pretty fake too. We'll get to that.
And is pulling out this narrative and describing the future.
The fucking narrative, mate.
To all of us of this channel.
He's still not explained what the narrative is. We've heard, I'm doing a narrative. It's not been explained what the narrative is yet. One in the chat if you recognize what the narrative is right now. What's the narrative I've been pushing? That is incorrect, okay? That's incorrect. What have I said that's incorrect, okay? I'd love to know. I'm really trying to think about this. What is it that's incorrect? What am I saying that's incorrect here? I don't know, but there's a part of it's a narrative, okay? Somewhere there. I don't know. I'm sure someone could point out to me. Count how many times the time. Dude, should we? I haven't got enough drink. If I could have a drink every time he said the word narrative, I'm fucked, okay? Because he's clearly going to say it in the next 10 seconds or something. Who knows?
No. Well, thanks, Cog. Thanks, Cog, for the fucking future. God.
Oh God, is he salty that I'm correct?
Guide into the future. Please tell us what's happening in the future, Cog. Oh.
No worries. AJ sounds like he's doing his own show with Sork now. So not AJ, Skull Kid. And you sound like you're going to be doing your own show, but you'll probably find someone else who does music. There's a lot of people that do music on the internet, and you might be able to do a show with them in the future. And anytime you get Stretch free, you'll be able to do your little show. But the EJ show is just going to be you looking at like videos that I guess other people have bought as content. You run a business apparently, AJ. I know you haven't got fucking time to find the content for your own fucking show. It's not hard to run it on your own. But again, there's things that have to happen in the process. I have been able to run this show whilst in work, and obviously I've been doing it over the last couple of weeks whilst doing a course from 9 to 5 as well, to learn how to code and this, that, and the other, just to get a GCSE and stuff, something I was put onto by the job centre because they put into training. And yeah, like I say, it's just hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.